They've survived oppression, poverty and war, but for many the worst part of escaping has been arriving in Great Britain. What is life like in this camp?
It's so bad, man. It's
Why?
really bad, man. Last week, 100 people 30 have coronavirus.
130 tested
Yes.
positive.
Like, positive, everybody.
Everybody.
This is not
A lot of people here have positive.
COVID-19 is the latest hardship they face. A recent outbreak has infected more than a quarter of the 400 asylum seekers housed at this former military barracks. Behind the curtain, a man who has tested positive. This is what passes for isolation and social distancing. In a statement, the government blamed residents themselves for failing to take proper precautions. In response, they addressed an open letter to all British citizens. When we are becoming more and more mentally vulnerable and physically ill due to the COVID outbreak, ministers are intentionally ignoring us and trying their best to cover up the disaster in this army camp. I spoke to the man who wrote the letter, signed by 200 of his fellow residents. He wanted to remain anonymous.
We just came here because we had some reasons, because we wanted to save our lives. That doesn't mean we are some criminal prisoners or we want to invade your country. And that's why we wanted to change the people mentality of asylum seekers.
Many have been here at Napier Barracks for months, denied access to legal assistance and with no idea how long their claims for asylum might take. Accommodation is derelict. There's little access to medical or mental health care. One nurse for 400 people. There have been suicide attempts and hunger strikes in protest at the way they're being treated. And it's alleged that staff from the private company appointed by the government to manage this and other facilities like it have warned the refugees that if they speak out in any way, they'll risk jeopardizing their asylum claims.
We've got former principals of schools, aerospace engineers, barbers, internationally recognized chefs and athletes. And to find yourself somewhere like this, surrounded by barbed wire fencing, when you think this is the country that you are going to make your life in and to contribute to society, but this society is putting you in a camp like this and leaving you there in limbo with no answer to your asylum claim.
They came hoping for something better. They can't have imagined this. Jonah, Al Jazeera, Kent.